And we're back.
Welcome back.
This is great.
I don't know why this is hilarious.
This is awesome.
I don't know why.
I'm having so much fun with this three-part thing.
Yeah, it is pretty fun. Speaking of delightful voices, something I was doing right before my computer exploded, if you'll recall my story in part 1 of this podcast, something I was doing was I had downloaded a program called VAC, which is a voice-activated command program. So then I could teach my computer to follow voice commands. So I could say stuff like, computer, launch Firefox. And it'll go, launching Firefox. And it'll bring up my browser. And you basically go into the
I love
the
that you
program.
Jean-Luc right there, by the way. That was great.
Yes, thank you. I mean, that's the whole reason.
Yeah.
You go in and you set like, all right, perform this function, and then like whatever commands you need to do, like whatever you would type on the keyboard, click on or whatever, you can have it run those things when it hears this phrase. And you could say like, computer, eat a dick, and it'll be, and have it do something like launch Firefox or whatever. So I set it, right now it's only got a handful of commands, but I set it so it'll launch Firefox. It will, and this one was actually really complicated. It will open my Gmail account and log me in, which took me forever to figure out. And it'll launch Skyrim, which is obviously the most important thing,
Excellent.
the most important function. But the voice recognition software is not that great. So I found myself, I launched Skyrim, and I was playing, and I went, and it said launching Steam. And it dropped me out of Skyrim.
Oh, no.
And brought up my Steam menu. I was like, no! Damn it! So, I got some bugs to work out. But,
that's what apparently Apple TV is going to be when it comes out in April of next year. You heard it here first or not
the
first.
voice-activated stuff?
Yeah, like you've heard of Siri in the iPhone 4S.
Yeah.
And it uses Nuance, which is like the best voice recognition technology out there right now.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good at like picking up what you're saying, and they're going to put that into a television set so that you can just control your TV with Siri, which I think is excellent because I, for one, am sick of these remotes that it's almost like they got worse over time. It's like they used to be. It used to be like the remotes would work and they'd do their thing and whatnot, and then like when they got all these buttons on it, first of all they got complicated, but like then when you can figure it out, even when you can figure it out, it's like you have to hammer on the buttons. They're like the. I don't know if it's our battery
such a
sucks,
cranky old man right now.
What?
You sound like such a cranky old man.
I am a cranky old
Yeah,
man
you
because,
totally do.
all I want to do is switch to my other input, and I have to hammer on the button and, like, do this with the remote, like, going over my head and stuff like that, and...
Jeremy, I think you have an interesting circumstance over there. I don't know what you're doing wrong, but...
It's been
I've never
like
been
every
talking about.
TV set
I've never had to
since I went
fucking
8 HD.
boogaloo to turn on my TV.
Yeah. It's been every HD TV set I've had since I got an HD TV set.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
But anyway, Apple's going to fix that because pretty soon I'll be able to say, TV, switch the input and launch my PS3 and put on Skyrim, please. And it'll be great.
You need to configure it so you can make it say, you can make it respond to computer instead of TV.
Yeah, I think that's kind of essential.
I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, and then also the reason that I pursued this program was because I found a video online of someone who had taken a Kinect and hooked it up to their PC, which is nothing new, and then used the Kinect and a program developed down at University of Southern California, and in conjunction with VAC, and made it so that they played Skyrim all motion, like it was a Kinect game, and everything was voice command. So, and it was really responsive. He was running around, but he like put his foot forward to run, and then he would slash, and it was totally responsive. And he would cast magic by lifting up his hand, and he could do all of his menu inputs, like switching out weapons and stuff, by saying glass shield, long sword, fast healing, and it would
That's-
switch, and it was really, really cool.
That's-
So I was like, ooh, now I've got a reason to get a Kinect.
That's actually better than the standard controller system because, I mean, the new interface, the new menu interface is good and stuff, but like, if I can just say glass shield and get glass shield, that's like way faster and way better.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? Does it? Okay. Here's like the real test.
All right.
If you say Fus Roda, does it give unrelenting force? And if you
can
say
make it
something
do
else,
that.
does it give what's that?
You can make it do that.
Oh.
It's
That
just
would be
like
awesome.
a command. You use the program to tell it execute this maneuver when I say this thing.
So you can learn the
if
dragon
the command
language.
to pull out a glass shield is glass shield, then the command for unrelenting force is Fus Roda.
So you can have all your dragon. If you go through and you learn all your dragon shouts, you can have all your dragon shouts available to you at once without going to the menu.
Yes.
You guys are such fucking dorks.
That is so much better than how
How
it
the
is.
heck did we get back to Skyrim?
This is my point, Chris. This
No.
is why I said let's talk about something else.
How did we do this?
Let's have an actual topic.
All
What are you
roads lead back to Skyrim.
How is this not
No.
the coolest thing you've ever heard?
This
It
is
is
so
the coolest
awesome.
thing we've ever heard, but we talked about Skyrim for 20 minutes in the first section.
Yeah, but
Alright,
we didn't
yeah.
talk
Skyrim.
about doing
Skyrim's
actual
done.
dragon shouts.
You can also apply this to Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Look, I changed the topic. By being like,
There you go.
Claymore! And your dude will throw down a Claymore. Or like, reload.
Do you have to do it in accent?
Or, yes, you have to say Claymore like that. I guess that would be Modern Warfare 2. I totally just spit all over my screen when I said Claymore. No, anyway, I wasn't trying to talk about Skyrim. I was trying to talk about application of voice
I don't care
recognition
what you were trying to do.
and the Kinect, because I've been so against the Kinect for so long, I finally found something that I really thought was a cool application, and I thought our fans would like to know. I'm sorry. Never
I'm
mind.
thinking about getting
They would.
a Kinect just because I can yell Fus Roda and fling people.
Right? Anyway,
That's
okay,
worth it to me.
The glasses are off.
The glasses are off. Speaking of glasses, I'm getting eye surgery this
Mistake.
Friday.
Mistake.
Mistake.
I like your
I'm gonna
Why
glasses.
have
would you want to
cyborg eyes.
lose your
I'm gonna have
nerd-
cyborg eyes. These
Yeah.
things going to be
Like
gone.
Ryan
These things,
Fury.
and I can't see. I can't see. There it is. There
I
it
like
is.
your glasses. You're making a mistake.
Then I'll just get fake glasses.
Nope, because I'll know.
Yes,
they're fake,
No.
and
yes,
make fun of you.
yes.
You're
No,
going to have to
because if
turn
you got
in
fake
your
glasses,
nerd
I would
card,
break them.
and we will issue you a door card in its place, but your nerd card is null and void.
Sorry.
Nah.
Sorry.
So, on a positive note, and this should make you and Alex and Jeremy happy. Skyrim won Game of the Year at the VGAs.
You said positive note and VGA in the same sentence.
I know. I was like, blah. Yeah, I was just saying,
No.
weren't we supposed to talk about the VGAs in this?
Yes, I'm sorry.
Yes,
I
let's
got
talk about the
excited
VGAs.
motion capture.
I gotta say, the VGAs. It pains me to say. But you know what?
I think you just said it.
I didn't hear
They
him.
announced Skyrim last year at the VGAs, and then they just gave Skyrim the Game of the Year at the VGAs. I'm a VGAs fan.
You're a VGA's fan because of that?
Yeah,
Ridiculous.
I don't. Think so.
I'll tell you something. Since we're talking about the VGAs now, I'm not going to rail, but I am going to talk about choice of Game of the Year. And I'm going to throw some controversy out there. I was thinking about this, and
Blasphemy.
I was fairly sure Skyrim was going to win for Game of the Year.
Blasphemy, whatever you're about to say.
I don't think it should.
Oh, blasphemy!
I'm kind of with you on this. And
I think-
here's a big reason why. That game is apparently buggy as shit, man.
That's it. That's the thing. Is like you've got an amazing game that was really impressive. The whole feat of building this and creating this world and executing all this stuff is very impressive, and it is a phenomenally excellent game. But it's got so many issues I can't give it Game of the Year because it's not a fully functional game.
But every Bethesda
and the
game
thing
is
is,
buggy.
and the thing is, like Skyrim also won for best RPG, and Bethesda won for Studio of the Year.
Well,
so it's like Skyrim should have won for best RPG.
That happens in the Oscars.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that maybe Skyrim should have gotten, best RPG, and then maybe they should have given it to Batman.
Well,
it sounds like Bethesda paid somebody off at the VGAs.
Well, you can have the same situation where Batman won Best Action Adventure Game, and then Best Game of the Year. I mean, it's the same scenario. However, I agree. I would have given Batman Game of the Year.
But Batman,
I'm kind of with you on that. Batman was an excellent game.
I like Skyrim more.
I can't.
But all things
Batman,
being objective, I think Batman was a better game.
On all, basically on all fronts, like controls, visuals, sound, everything top notch.
Yeah.
I
don't think I ran into like one bug in that game.
I didn't have a single bug in that game. It was amazingly polished. Although I'm going to disagree with you on visuals. I think Skyrim is the most beautiful game I've seen in recent memory.
The fact that you
You're playing it on PC though.
That's different.
No. On the PS3, the fact that you can see a mountain in the distance, and it's this amazing picturesque thing, and everything that you see, you can walk to. It's not a backdrop. Like everything that you see in that game. Like think about the time it takes to set that up, where it's like, I'm standing here, and here's this picturesque scene that's a perfect painting. And everything in that picture, every pixel, is a place that you can walk to.
That's and I appreciate it. I'm not trying to
take
take away from all the work that they went through or how impressive the game is. I'm just saying that with something that size, with a game with that scope, you're bound to have errors, you're bound to have bugs, and that's just kind of the nature of the beast. Batman is open world, but it's contained. It's much, 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 much smaller. And because of that, you can put a lot more detail and make sure that everything works. Yeah. It's tough with Bethesda. Always makes these huge games, and I thank them for it.
Well, they always reach beyond their scope,
and they're all riddled with bugs.
But
that's the thing though. Like that's kind of like you're expecting to get like you have the good and you have the bad. The fact that you can, like what Jeremy said, you can walk anywhere. You can pretty much do whatever you want, as evidence of what you were talking about in the first video. But like the bad part about it is because there's so much to cover that you're eventually and inevitably going to have like some bugs.
Well, yeah, and that's fine. I'm not like anti-Bethesda because of it. It doesn't bother me really. It's just like, oh, that's kind of annoying, but you get over it. Games have bugs. That's fine. Yeah. I'm just saying, as far as like within the confines of an awards program, it should most definitely win RPG of the Year because it is hands down the best RPG of the year. But for Game of the Year, you got to step it up a little bit and polish. Finished product polish should be one of those criteria, and Batman was flawless in that regard.
Yeah. Batman won Best Adapted Game, Best Adventure Game, and the Joker won the Character of the Year.
Which
that's kind of cool.
Sure. He was really, really good. I really enjoyed it.
Another winner that people made fun of, specifically you guys. Bastion won Best Song in Game.
I saw that and I was like, get the fuck out of my face with Bastion.
Best Original Score.
Well,
and won,
you take the good with the bad. Mostly the bad with VGAs.
Wait, Best Original Score?
That did not go to Jeremy
vomiting in his seat? Like, that... Bastion? Best Original Score?
I should have either gone to Skyrim or Assassin's Creed Revelations.
Alex, you need to take it easy. Remember, this is the VGAs. They don't really mean anything.
Oh, right.
And the best downloadable game Bastion got.
What bothers me about the VGAs is that despite the huge number of gamers and appreciators of games out there that know the VGAs are baloney sauce, for every one of us, there's like 6 or 7 people who are like,
I know.
The fucking VGAs.
Dude. Speaking of which, I saw the most awesome thing this year.
Whoa.
And it happened to be on the VGAs.
Okay, what is it?
Yeah. The host got teabagged on stage.
What?
Dude.
Your mic modulated when you said that, whatever it was.
The host got teabagged?
Yeah.
On stage? I don't think you're telling the truth.
Dude, it's on the VGAs.
I think I'm being taken for a ride.
Nope. It's apparently one of the rules at the VGAs, and this is how the host put it. I don't know who writes this garbage, but so you know how the Oscars, they king you out and they start bringing up the orchestra when your speech goes too long.
Yeah.
Well, apparently that's not what we do in the VGAs.
You are
because
so
we do this
full of shit.
Because we do this gamer style. I am 100% telling the truth. The host was like, we don't do it gamer style here at the VGAs. And as soon as he said gamer style, I wanted to punch him in the face. And literally I really just wanted to keep pounding him in the face until it turned into like mashed potatoes. But apparently he's like, let me give you a demonstration. So he goes and gives this fake talk, and then this guy dressed up in a military costume comes out from behind him, chokes him out, and proceeds to teabag him on the stage.
Are you fucking kidding me? That is so embarrassing.
Yep.
That's
the video
so fucking
is on
embarrassing.
That's okay. The problem, I mean, there's like 98 problems with that.
But a bitch ain't one.
The problem is that sort of humor is directed at a lot of gamers who will actually laugh out loud. They will loll, thinking that's hilarious. And what's really sad about that is that the whole image of the video gaming community is basically represented by the lowest common denominator, which are the people who raffled at that guy getting teabagged.
Dude.
Hello there, I am a gamer.
Raffled.
I would like to teabag you.
I was like, this is absurd. Like, this is absurd.
Drop the boxes. This is absurd.
But it's like, I don't think that people understand. It's just like, guys, that puts us down.
Hey,
that puts us
once again. And there it is. Yeah, Jeremy's got it on his iPhone. It's on there. But hey, this is once again why the VGAs are a pile of horse shit.
Yeah.
And
why I give them no credit.
The people
it doesn't matter what comes out of that. I don't care what awards are given out, best game, best soundtrack, whatever. I don't care. Like they usually do not coincide with my feelings.
The people in the studio tell me that the teabagging is coming soon. If it doesn't,
Jeremy, let's just not do this right now.
It's very distracting.
Oh shit! They fucking knocked him over.
Yeah,
really?
There he goes.
Really?
Yeah. This is your VGAs. This is the VGAs that Diana loves. Diana loves VGAs.
Fuck you! I don't love them.
What if he's just doing squats?
Oh man, it was pretty bad.
But it wasn't just like, but the thing, you know what I find funny is that video, he just didn't do it like, maybe 3 or 4 times. He literally did like 20 squats on this guy's face.
That's what the kids these days are doing.
Well,
it's like they will get shot in the process of teabagging because they'll do it for so long.
Okay, so here's
no, go ahead, Jeremy.
Here's why here's why they got it wrong, because that guy was clearly doing squats. And when I got teabagged when I used to play Halo 2 online, it wasn't nearly that slow. It was always like, ba, 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 ba. That's how you do it. And that guy was literally like Richard Simmons style, like down, up, down, up, down, up.
What do you want from him? He doesn't have cyborg legs.
Well, you know what? If you're going to make that joke and make it authentic.
Oh, you.
Whatever. It was just bad. It was bad.
That video really, really kills my soul just a little bit.
I'd say that was probably almost as bad, if not worse, than what happened last year when like that joke went over and nobody got it and nobody laughed.
God, that was so horrible.
Wait, what was this?
Which one was that one again?
When that, I think this was last year, Jerry. Remember I was over your place and that guy did that joke and nobody laughed, and he's like,
so flat on his face.
"Yeah, that was the writers."
Oh yeah. It was literally like this is a dress rehearsal and this isn't gonna work and we need to have a meeting and shit. Like it was that bad. It was like.
But hey,
yes.
on a positive note, one thing the VGAs are good for is getting some good trailers out there.
Yes.
So we had a few good ones. I don't know if you guys seen the Diablo 3 one.
Yes. Did we?
Wow,
that's
your video right now.
Like, Blizzard just needs to make a movie, but I know that it'll take 20 years for them to make. What?
I'm sorry.
You're lagging out.
What happened, Jeremy?
Your video right now, like you said.
Oh, you're back.
You said like oh really? And your picture did. And I've got.
Well, we can hear you fine. It's okay. You're back. Oh, never mind.
Yeah. So.
Just go ahead.
Anyway, I just think that Blizzard just makes really good previews and that's the opening cinematic for Diablo 3. So
right.
That's gorgeous.
Yeah, it looked really good.
Opening cinematic.
Mass Effect 3. Mass Effect 3.
Mass Effect 3.
We're
gonna have to tell somebody about why we do that. Someday.
What did you say,
It was a gameplay trailer, and honestly, it was just meh.
I don't want to watch it. I avoided it.
Don't watch it. Don't watch it. In fact, avoid it. I wish I had avoided it. But Jeremy, you were going to say something, and once again, you got lost.
Yeah, it's because my thing keeps going down. I'm holding it up right now.
Just keep touching it.
It'll
stay up. And I can hear Tara giggling in the background. That's outstanding.
Outstanding. I don't even remember what I was talking about.
Well, if you're preoccupied with the microphone, just have Tara keep her hand on it. Like, keep it up.
I've only got one hand, Mashowski, and I have to
This is ridiculous.
divide it between the volume that keeps going down without my say-so and cutting myself into the podcast.
Indeed.
So, anyway.
So, were you going to say something, or is it gone now?
I don't even remember what we were
talking about. Mass Effect 3. While you say it again.
Oh, alright. Tara reminds me that someday we're going to have to tell people about, whenever we say Mass Effect 3, we say Mass Effect 3?
Right, and nobody
and we say that
it.
for a very specific reason, and it's definitely internal to us. It's because, here's why it is. It's because we made a skit a long time ago, and we referenced Mass Effect 2, and I said that line in the skit. It's like, hey, are you going to give me back that copy of Mass Effect 2? And we took so long to get it out into the general public that Mass Effect 3 was the next big, the Mass Effect 3 was coming out. Mass Effect 2 came out, it was great and everything, and Mass Effect 3 was the next thing. And we were like, okay, well, rather than refilm that, we're lazy and we're just gonna put a voiceover in. So it was literally like this. It was like, hey, are you gonna give me back that copy of Mass Effect 3?
But you say it weird too. You're like 3.
I did my best to match my cadence, and it didn't work.
It was great. I loved it. It makes me smile and giggle.
That that Mass Effect trailer wasn't very. I mean, it wasn't really a trailer. It was just gameplay. So
yeah, it was kind of just gameplay, and honestly, I would avoid it if you can.
Yeah, I still don't know most of the characters that are in 3. I've seen a couple screenshots. I don't want to see any more.
That was the other thing I was gonna say. Yeah. Like when there was an Assassin's Creed Revelations trailer that came out that was basically the first big opening cutscene.
Right.
And they put it to different music and stuff. And as cool as that was, it was so cool when I saw the trailer. I was like, oh my god, that's amazing. I gotta buy that game and everything. And maybe that's why they did it. But I'm playing the game now, and like that first opening cinematic is so epic. It's one of the most epic things I've ever encountered in video games. But like it was a little bit less epic because it was almost exactly cut for cut what was in the trailer, except instead of having the advertising music, it has like the in-game content, and it's like I almost kind of wish I kind of could have avoided the trailer just to kind of like be blasted in the face with this amazing epic cutscene. That was a little bit.
Well, the problem with this Mass Effect trailer they released was that it wasn't like a cinematic or anything. It was just like they dumped you in the middle of the game.
Yeah, and
we're like, here's just middle of the game, go.
Yeah. Oh, and he's just like running, and it's like, it's just.
It's
anyway.
like there's no context to it whatsoever. Avoid it if you can.
Yeah.
No,
well, if you're going to buy it, avoid it if you can. If you're not going to buy it, if you're like on the fence, well, I guess you should watch it, and then you will decide that you want to buy it. So therefore, you should avoid
question.
It.
There's no redeeming qualities.
I'll be getting the collector's edition. It's one of the few games that I like to put the collector's on. Yes. Oh, fun fact, Chris. I went to order my copy of Star Wars last night, and the fucking website was down for maintenance. So I got to do that.
That's all right. That's actually what I was downloading earlier.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, do you download it now and then it just unlocks on the 20th?
Not even on the 20th. You download it now. If you pre-order, you get to play on the 13th.
No, that's too early. It's only 5 days beforehand.
Nope. That's what they said online. They're like, come the 13th, we're gonna start sending out codes.
Yep.
Start sending out.
So like jump in early.
Get one yet?
Pre-orders?
No, get one
no, that's not true, Alex. Pre-orders can play Old Republic.
Yeah, on the 13th.
I know that, but it's a rolling system. So the people who pre-ordered it in like May will get it the 13th. Chris, you probably won't get it till like the 17th or 18th. You might get it before.
Right.
And I had always
been told
I think that 5 days, up to 5 days.
Yeah, I think I'm guaranteed 5 days. So I shouldn't get it any later than the 15th.
Huh. Okay, cool. Well, shoot, I'll pre-order it tonight.
There you go.
Alan,
that's how you make a sale, ladies and gentlemen, in the video game industry.
It's my last day of finals, and then I'm ready.
Nice. Yeah, no, you should definitely get it at minimum 5 days because you're paying an extra fee for the pre-order.
Right. Well, you're getting other things for the pre-order.
No, but there's like an extra like $5 pre-order fee.
Yeah, but that's built into the cost. It's not like it's
$5. But they better give me my damn 5 days early.
Something that we're like out of time, but something I really, really, really wanted to bring up because last time I had mentioned it was I got a chance to sit down and play the Starhawk beta, which I'm not sure. There was like a 48-page agreement, so I probably signed an NDA. So I'm not going to talk about it, but
just to be safe.
But they did have the multiplayer available, a few different maps. I really enjoyed playing it. The graphics are great. It was really fun, really intense. It was like really high octane. My only gripe, and this was simply I think just what was available for the beta is there's nothing that told me what the buttons did. So as soon as I got into a game, I had to spend like the first minute or two just trying to figure out, oh god, okay, that throws grenades and I'm dead. Okay, this shoots, that does this. Oh hey, I can do this. I can drop this launch pad and get a jetpack. Oh, that's cool. But I had to figure it all out on my own, which is kind of a bummer.
High octane. That sounds like I need a bottle of NOS to play this game.
Basically, if you're not sitting next to Vin Diesel, you may as well not. It's that high octane.
The producer was at the Sony event, and that's actually one of the when I was playing the game, that was one of my comments, and he's like, "Yeah, you're totally right."
Yeah, because you just thrown in, and you have to figure it out.
Hey, yeah. You're not a real gamer if you can't figure it out. I don't know anything about this Skyhawk game, but
Starhawk.
When you say that,
Starhawk.
Sky who?
Starhawk.
Oh, Starhawk.
Did I say Skyhawk?
I don't know. Maybe I was thinking Skyhawk.
Oh.
There was a game for the Nintendo called like Captain Skyhawk.
Yeah.
And that's what I think of
It's not that at all. It's
that's what I'm thinking.
Space plus. And I think that's one of the things I like about it so much is because Warhawk was swell, but I don't really, I mean, it's no secret, I don't like realistic military shooters. I like things that are fantastic.
Right.
You know, and so putting it in space, it's almost all you needed for me to be more excited about it than Warhawk. And it has a campaign mode, so that's cool.
Warhawk was the first launch game, right? With the
yeah, and it was really well done. I just didn't have a whole lot of interest in it. But after playing Starhawk, I had to put it down in order to get to the podcast on time. It was pretty fun. It was actually really fun. So anyway, we're going to end the podcast for this week. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us. Per the norm, I would like to encourage everyone to check out our website at www.gamerreaction.tv. Friend us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and subscribe to our YouTube channel because we have fun stuff on it. Until next week, this is your old buddy Alex.
And this is Diana.
Jeremy.
And this is Chris, reminding you to please take note. The views expressed by the individuals do not generally express the group as a whole.